Alright, man. Stop. It's time for us to stop wasting time. Halt and
Halt. Are you travelers?
I know.
You could say that, yes.
We came here from the Gram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot? Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
We would have loved to, but it was just too long of a wait. Thanks to the new regulations, there are barely any trains running anymore. It was actually faster to get here on foot.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
We still have reason to believe that there are people out there plotting against the Noble Alliance. We can't be too careful. Let's see. Where's that list?
This isn't good.
If it's just a list, you're fine. But if it's a poster, it's a different story.
I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment, please?
It's getting kinky.
Huh?
It is not.
That's an odd request.
Listen to my words. The bewitching eyes. It's actually called something else.
What the?
Huh?
We're just common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours. Which means we can pass, right?
You didn't need to say right.
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble, unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Thank you very much. Shall we be going?
Yeah.
Easy access. Rhea Heart, the Artisan Street. I'm surprised by how well that went. Yeah, it feels like it was almost too easy. Then again, I remember seeing Vita do something similar a while back. What exactly did you do? It was a form of hypnosis. I'm just glad I was able to pull it off. I was surprised by all the tricks she showed me too. Laughing is nothing fancy actually. It's certainly nothing compared to Vita's lullabies. For one thing, you can't use it on too many people at once. And the more you use it, the more likely they're going to catch on and be on guard for it. Don't rely on it too much. Well, it got us into Bury a Heart. That's good enough for me. Thanks a lot, Emma. I doubt we would have gotten this far without you. We should start looking for Eustace. Right, he's at the mansion. We all know the truth. Aborea Estate. Aborea Family Mansion? Family crashed. Duke Aborea.
the Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always. Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, that fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power. Something must be done about this. But what? How?
So that was your line of thinking when you sent those Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
What nonsense! Nah, that's what he
Do you have
wanted.
something you want to say to me, Eustace? You seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father. However, I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
And I would suggest you think twice before involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given and leave me to do mine.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position. I can't allow that pompous halfwit to call himself the Alliance's Supreme Commander for a moment longer. I may need to reconsider how Rufus should be acting in his position as well.
I know that is actually supposed to be what he was supposed to be doing. Just get your son to do the harder stuff and then make it easy on you. But this is also his downfall. Okay. Artisan Street. Once you get here, you cannot buy anything. Don't waste your time trying to buy stuff. You'll go bankrupt. Go shop and yes, you notice these looks cheap because they are cheap for now. Let's go to exchange. All of my serif masks. I almost couldn't pronounce that. There's nothing in here. What's the point of talking to these people? Is it this? Yep, it was this one. Go to the inn. You can talk to this guy if you want. Well, if it isn't Toval, how have you been? Can't complain. I take it nothing much changed for you? Well, not much other than these tax hikes making life a pain. I've got a student working here for now, though, so I gotta keep my chin up. She's a sweet kid, too. It's a damn shame that this war stopped her from going back home. Really now. Perhaps we should keep that in the back of our minds later. Remember this place as well. I remember he has something to say. I'm just about to go and deliver some daily necessity to Auroch Fortune. And I have to say, it's somewhat impressive just how lively things are there at the moment. That's probably to be expected when Kursic Providence army continues to dominate in their battles. You can't just skip this part, but just go up here. She should be in... No, she should be in the second room. No? I gotta remember. Oh, you gotta trigger an event. That's some BS. Emerging these days, there's a lot of things to the economy, but then there's the taxes. Not to mention the provisional army's been on edge lately. Something about traitors? We don't lose? Oh, traitors be on loose. Whatever it is, it's making my life a pain. Bruh. So check that in a second. Remember, he gives you quests. Quite the interesting product we have here. It takes some skill to incorporate overall technology into traditional design as well. Perhaps I purchase one for my room. Insane wartime taxes, violent soldiers, and being treated like a traitor for complaining about eaterdom. That's life in Briarheart now for you. The economy might be great, but life here isn't. Not that heavy taxes and violent soldiers are anything new out here. Bye. Bro, remember you're supposed to tell me something. There's no reason to customize these. Alright, onward to the drawer. Okay. It was actually her. She was supposed to be over here. Yes. Meet the most expensive items in the game. 50,000. Let me see. Steel blue and deep ochre. I did not even bother trying to buy these. This one gives me 200. This one gives me protection. Oops. Okay, let's talk about Collet. I would not be buying those. They're too damn expensive, even though I got the money. Yes, 100,000. Yes, I should head back now. Is that you, Collet? Oh, Emma, Laura. I didn't even know you were in Briarheart. We've arrived not long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you skate, but... Yep, wasn't planning on it, actually, but I got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't ever go wrong with some spirit change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you got. Aren't all the students from Thor's on the Noble Alliance wanted list? It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on this street are super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that we found you too. Reen asked Collet if she knows anything about uses. Goes, huh? There's been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long. And he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see. What's he's helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping commend the provincial army in town. Really? You know, it's not that odd if you put yourself in his shoes. With his dad and brother as busy as they are, it's up to him to keep the region safe. It is only natural to beef up your defense when a war raging outside your front lawn. Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. If only we could figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you all got your work cut out for, huh? But don't give up. I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Collet. Took the apron with her. Guess we should start asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go.